The whole pool was waiting for one of the guys that actually had one of the Utemaster utes. Yeah, the lay team were waiting on the one Utemaster to turn up so they could start the pour because it has just everything on it. Kia ora, Matt from Off the Wall Construction.
Kia ora, I'm Sian from Off the Wall Construction.
How the Utemaster Off the Wall journey kind of started was just having a look at how that standardized concrete construction from a builder and a lay team, how their wagons, how their setups were going. We had major issues like guys would get to site and then have to shoot across town because something was forgotten or they couldn't fit it on their wagon or they just didn't have it. So we just went straight to the drawing board as usual with the normal military style and said these wagons have to be built that they have every single thing they need. So when they're on site, there's nothing that's required. That kind of led me searching online and obviously found Utemaster. And I gave them a call and they just said, we'll come down to Tauranga with 2 wagons, you bring your 2 wagons and let's start playing around. They looked at our lay wagons, they looked at our construction wagons, they listened to all the gripes on our foremans on why they can't fit certain things on the wagon. They went away, they did a computer draw up for us and sent it back and said, would this work? Which was kind of personalising our lay wagons to a wagon they'd never built before. They had some really good options on the construction wagon and they implemented it. It works so efficiently now that that kind of thing's a thing of the past for us. The guys have got everything they need.
It saves on the run around, them having to go backwards and forwards to our trades all the time, and just means that they don't lose momentum on site. They've got everything they need in the wagon.
Competitors ones just didn't open the same as the Utemasters. They didn't have the same kind of width on it, and the biggest thing that they got me on there was that molly system that you could change around an entire set of drawers and put onto the other side if you want. The security of the Utemasters were a biggie for our insurance company. They wanted the ability for our foremans or our workers to be able to just press one button to lock the ute and it locks up everything. And I suppose peace of mind for us too. There's a lot of money in those wagons. I had a background in deep sea diving, which we had done a lot of concrete walls underwater. So that was about my knowledge. And then my father and mother owned a precast company when I was a kid. Pretty much the backbone of our company is looking at a job, a complicated job, instead of building it how, when I'd entered the construction industry, I'd heard so many times from people before, this is how we've done it for 30 years, this is how we've done it for 50 years. And I'd always be like, yeah, but there's got to be a better way. No, this is how it's done. So I wanted to change that, and I enjoyed that again, using my brain to try and figure out a cheaper or an alternative solution.
My background is, and all my studies are in business psychology, so I love anything to do with humans and brains and yeah, upskilling, training, all of that has been at the forefront. The attraction to come to work for us is because we are really people focused. We are focused on upskilling and training and developing them, so to give them an opportunity to go somewhere, and like we think it represents Off the Wall in a great way when their CV shows how skilled they are. We have a fleet of 6 of the Toyota with the Utemasters on, and we have another 22 other wagons with various either Utemaster trays or lids. For us, the future for us would be more of the Utemaster wagons that we have. We want to be recognised and known for being highly skilled, highly trained, highly complex capabilities in the company.
Yeah, I don't think we've got too many gripes from our feedback from our foremans on both sides on the setup, so we would just use that exact same setup.
Yeah, it's been so malleable so far in terms of like they can create their own setup within it. So I guess that's a big part for us is that feedback from our crew.
When we initially got the first 6, there were obviously a few teething issues because we had changed the standard Utemaster setup, but Utemaster was so quick to just put their hand up and they see like the couple little teething issues. We thought we were going to get like hit with a couple extra costs, so we were getting geared up to trying to come down heavy on them, and they were just like, nah, sweet, we'll just send you 6 replacements. So that alone, we're just like, sweet. That service has been epic from Utemaster.
Yeah, it's been really helpful, really collaborative, and they're almost really excited by what we've created and what we've done, which has been nice. So.
Yeah.